It's so fascinating, Stu. Like, obviously, with the changes that I guess you've seen in your lifetime with how marketing is done, from being that more traditional radio, television, newspaper, yellow pages to something which has moved online. Was there a particular point where you had a look at what was happening around you and thought that I need to get into this and I need to sort of get more immersed into it?
Yeah, yeah. So it was around 2005. I was running an IT firm, so I had a lot of IT staff, and I was really good at networking. So business to business networking. I'd go to like 2 or 3 different networking functions per week. I had this really good sales follow up game, but I realized that I was at this juncture of going, well, I can hire a whole sales team, or I can figure out this marketing stuff, right? And I was nerdy, right? I liked, and I was nerdy and a Kiwi, and so I liked trying to figure out stuff rather than get other people to do it. It's that number 8 wire approach. I was like, well, I'm going to give
Mm,
myself a few months of focus on marketing, and and I explored radio, I explored letterbox drops, I explored all of those. I didn't go TV because it just didn't have the capital, but I was ready to write a check for $35,000 for a radio campaign. Um, and then I discovered Google AdWords, and I discovered landing pages, and I worked with an up and coming little website company who were a startup in the Massey University e-centre called Zeld, who became New Zealand's biggest website company over the
mm,
following years. But back then there were 3 of them, 3 dudes, and they built me a website. And again, I was learning around what websites are and what people perceive them to be and how they're used. And I learned about SEO and all these sorts of things, and just kind of nerded out in marketing that year, hard out, like, and was up late at night tweaking, like having bidding wars with my competitors on Google AdWords and tweaking SEO settings and doing all sorts of little bits and pieces in my own business. And then during the day, it's kind of helping working with my clients like most small business owners do, running staff, training people, running accounts, and, being the business owner. So that was my first real taste where, and I think I was lucky because I got some really hard out immediate results. And that just kind of hooked me into thinking, oh, right, there's this digital marketing thing where all of the other marketing stuff takes time, takes a lot of capital, requires lots of teams of external resources and agencies to do. This digital marketing thing I can possibly harness myself and, do really well in. And that's what happened.